All right, what's up, guys? Doing a couple workouts here, prepping for Waterpalooza, just kind of walking through them, I guess, not doing the entirety of these couple of events, just kind of getting a feel for them, feeling out some pacing and things like that. Just kind of hitting them at a casual pace, trying not to let the intensity get too high. We're only a couple days out here, so focusing on recovering. Heading to Des Moines tonight and then flying out early tomorrow morning. And man, I'm excited to get back out there at Waterpalooza. It's been Um, it's been a really tough year with all the things going on. Almost a year ago, exactly, give or take a couple of days, I was sitting in the hospital just before I was supposed to fly out to compete at Waterpalooza last season. And I was sitting there, not sure what was going on with my body, having a lot of symptoms. I had some bad brain fog, slurred speech. Went blind in my right eye and lost most of my vision in my left eye, and just having a lot of issues. Ended up being diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, and was sitting there in the hospital not knowing if my season or career was going to be over, if I'd even be able to go back to farming. I didn't know to what extent I would be able to recover my vision. Ended up being a lot of nerve damage, inflammation on my spine, and some things affecting my brain. And just being there, I was prepping for Waterpalooza just a week or two before that, and then next thing I know, I'm sitting in the hospital thinking it's all coming to an end. But no matter what happened throughout that year, I refused to ever lay down or give up. I just decided, I don't know how things are going to play out, but I'm going to prepare every day the best that I can. And when the time comes, I'm going to be as prepared as I can possibly be and try and step back out on the floor and get back to where I was and better than where I was. And then whatever happens, happens from there. And I mean, it was a long road. It was a long years in general dealing with that, health issues. Happened right in the middle of us, right after we started building the gym home, which is mostly complete now. So, just dealing with that, the medical debt while trying to build a house and trying to get back to competing, trying to get back to a place where I can earn some income. And, everybody goes through shit in life. Everybody goes through hard times. And you can feel sorry for yourself. I did for a little bit. I was just frustrated. I feel like, I've been working so hard and trying to do everything right, and it just seems like the opportunities kept slipping through my hand. I'd get injured before a comp, or I'd get sick, or I just wouldn't perform well, or, I feel like I didn't have the opportunities other athletes had to train full time, and I was training out of my dad's garage and living with him while I was building the gym home. And I love farming and working with my family. Man, it's tough trying to do it on top of training full time, and just got to a spot where I was really frustrated. Now with this autoimmune disease, just felt like another setback, and like another thing that was gonna be impossible to overcome. Just it's kind of been just like one thing after another for most of my career. People didn't think I could make it to the games because of how small I am, and then they didn't think I could do it while farming. And then I had this setback, and it was just like I really had to make a big mindset shift. And I read a lot of books and did a lot of thinking, and something that I told myself, like, things happen to everybody in life, but you get to choose how you view it, and you get to be the one to write the story. You can write the story to where, oh shucks, poor guy just had a lot of walls to overcome and things to face, and down on his luck and blah 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 and all that bullshit, and feel sorry for yourself. And that's what a lot of people do because it feels damn good. It feels really fucking good when shit's going bad, to just sit there and feel sorry for yourself. Or you can take that adversity, you can take those challenges, and you can decide to write a different story. You can decide to do something great, to be the hero in your own story, no matter what it is, no matter what you're trying to achieve in life, no matter what obstacles you're dealing with. And you can decide to go that path. And it's a choice that you get to make. And it's a choice that we all have to make. It goes along with the lines that you've heard 100 times, smooth seas have never made a skilled sailor. And I feel that my journey is special to me because of the things I've had to overcome. I haven't won the games yet. I haven't had these great finishes. I haven't had this historic career as of yet. But to me, the day that I do win the games, it'll be more important and mean more to me than anybody else because of the road I've had to go through to get there. I don't think anybody else would have been able to get through the things that I've gone through. There's not an athlete within 3 inches of my height at the games to start with, and then there's not another athlete working like I work, doing manual labor that's at my level. There's not another athlete that went and built their own gym so they had a place to train, training alone, coaching themselves, motivating themselves every day to get the work done, being disciplined to do the training that you don't want to do, to go hard when you need to go hard, to do the extra sets when you need to do the extra sets when nobody's there telling you to do those things. There's nobody else. I think a lot of people would have given up. They would have saw it as a great excuse to maybe give up on their dreams when they're sitting there in the hospital and felt kind of hopeless. But for me, that just adds to my personal story and something that I'm proud of. And no matter what happens to you in your life, there's going to be a lot of things outside of your control. But you always get to decide how you react to it. And you get to be who you want to be. You're going to make the choices, and you don't have to be a world champion athlete or own $1 million business or whatever to do great things in this life. Just try and build something that you can be proud of and face all the obstacles with your head high and your chest out and just give it hell. Write your own story. And, just the more obstacles that come my way, I just think good, because when I win, it's going to be even better. It's going to be even better. When I do get to the top of that mountain, I know everything that I had to get through. It'll just be better than anything. It'll mean more than anything. And even if I don't, the path that I had to go through, that I've gone through and I will keep going through, is valuable. And just in life and as a person, it really makes, for me, just a life worth living. These challenges and obstacles and trying to overcome them day in and day out. And having that discipline, that mindset of just never breaking, no matter what gets thrown your way. And that's why you see my slogan has kind of become unbroken. It's on the belt that's coming out with Tutu. It's on the barbell that's coming out with Hero. That's what I put in all my social media posts. And that's just my mindset. Unbroken till the end. And I have a lot to prove at Waterpalooza this year. I feel like it's a comeback, a year in the making. After my illness, tearing up my knee, all the injuries I've had this last year, building the gym home. It's a year of redemption. I'm ready to prove my fitness in Miami this weekend. Unbroken or die.